urban explorers do some of the dumbest stuff you can think, right? Like, I'm so sick of you dudes coming into my abandoned factory that I paid my good and hard-earned money on. Oh my God, guys. This is my friend's video. You walk past a private property side, and then that should be called two tards on private property.
E.G. lately standing for what's right.
6 most disturbing abandoned building encounters caught on camera. From chilling scares. I'll tell you what, man, it's almost like a guarantee that you're gonna get famous if you create a channel dedicated to like horror and stuff. I don't think I've found many channels that aren't like super successful. Without hesitation, let's get right into it, guys.
Joker Urbex is a small YouTube channel where the uploader posts raw footage of his explorations of abandoned locations all over the US. Since 2020, Jared has uploaded over 200 videos of some pretty cool Urbex footage. In March 2022, Jared uploaded a video where he explored an abandoned dog treat manufacturing factory in Wichita, Kansas. For the first few minutes of the video, the exploration is pretty uneventful, and except for the usual couple of strange thuds and bangs that can be heard nearby, it seems like Jared's alone. Even though it's relatively common for homeless people to hide out in abandoned buildings, it doesn't seem like anyone was squatting in the factory that day. After exploring the multiple floors of the building in detail...
What is it about like abandoned places that just make everything look so creepy? Is it the loneliness? Is it the isolation? Because I was always very curious of that myself. Because it does seem like abandoned buildings are very popular places to frequent. Especially from YouTubers. Well, in your opinion, has anybody in here actually like toured a abandoned facility? We have this place near me that we abandoned. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it something about it just seems like you're like, this is so eerie, but it's also like so captivating too. It was like an old girls' school that we went to one time, and you could find computers from the 90s and papers everywhere. It's like, if these papers could talk, what would they tell you? What about those abandoned malls that people film and post to YouTube? I have not seen those, Amy, but I think an abandoned mall would be really cool to check out as well. I feel sad that malls are going away because you could get everything online now, so there's kind of really no purpose for them. But I do, you know, as a kid, like going to the mall was like my favorite thing. You know, you'd always go like try to pick up the ladies on a Friday, Saturday night when you were in middle school or 9th, 10th grade. I always got rejected though because I was an ugly duckling, but boy, have I sprouted and landed me a catch. I enjoy the urban explorers too. Some explore abandoned cult grounds, and I'm usually on hand consultant for some of them. I'm not shocked to find that out, Sweet. It's like, what can you make of this, Sweet? Well, this looks like it would be some type of, you know, youth cult, if you will. I've been through a few to ghost hunt. Fort Howard was the scariest. Oh, nice, Carrie Z. I have been ghost hunting a few times, but never caught anything, never had any wild experiences, although I was surrounded by a bunch of people who acted like they were having wild experiences, but you could tell that it was pretty much BS. All right, let's continue going, guys.
Jared looks out the window and sees a red car pulling up to the factory and start making its way through the gates.
He's gonna go around where I can't see him. I really do gotta get out of here now.
Let's be honest. What is the scariest thing that you're going to run into in an abandoned place, right? It's not going to be a ghost. I promise you that. It's not going to be a monster. It's going to be running into another human. Would be by far the scariest situation you could find yourself in. I watched the abandoned mall videos. They were very eerie. We'll have to check them out too. I haven't been to an abandoned place. Okay, Blue Jay, I thought you were just like, nope, not for me. I'm not going there. No way, no how. Well, we'll have to do like a live community meetup. Yeah, rats and bats would probably be scary too, or like a wild animal roaming around would probably be pretty scary. But yeah, by far, the biggest fear of going to one of these places would be running into another human, for sure. Humans are so much scarier than actual monsters. You're right, Zach. The understatement of the year right there.
I don't like that.
After it becomes obvious that the man in the red car has plans to enter the factory, Jared does the only reasonable thing in a situation like that and tries to find a way out of the building without being noticed.
Not because that guy was going to like probably kill him or anything. I think that he was probably just afraid of, trespassing, getting trespass charges.
Unfortunately, the car goes around the building and out of his field of vision, which means that by the time the car is parked in front of the factory, the man could be anywhere.
Oh God. Someone's right out there.
I'm gonna get trespassed. I'm gonna have to go to court. Oh, he's lurking. He's lurking.
What do I do? I couldn't tell what he was holding.
Well, he's probably he might be carrying a weapon because, he doesn't know what he's encountering in this place either. I'm sure he's just as freaked out going here as this guy is, This guy probably watched this video and goes, dude, I was just trying to kick you out, but I carry a gun on me because I don't know if I'm going to be running into a drug deal going on here or, God forbid, kidnappers here or something. Yeah, basically, oh, no, I'm going to jail. But since we're watching through this guy's point of view, this poor guy who's probably just, in charge of maintaining the property and making sure that people like him don't go in there is being made out to be like some psychotic monster. Oh, what a sad life we all live sometimes. I'm just trying to do my job, man. I ain't no mass murderer, man. I would like you guys to just not. I get in trouble if you all get caught here by the cops. So
The man can be seen walking through the woods toward the front entrance of the factory. To make matters much, much worse, it appears as though the man has something in his hands, and from a distance, it's impossible to tell whether it's something as simple as a flashlight or a potential weapon.
Or it could be one of them rare flashlight weapons. Oh, snap.
Oh my God. Was that a gunshot?
He's just like straight up, he's outside just executing people. Listen, man, it's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. This job's got great benefits. That's scary, though, when someone just shows up and you have no idea why. Well, I'm sure if I had to guess, Mama Bear, I would say that there's probably no trespassing signs all over this place. And this isn't the first guy to probably try and tour this abandoned factory. He would probably only give him a warning and tell him not to come back. Yeah, maybe. He'd be like, listen, man, you guys, like, I get it, like the allure of this place, but you guys are making my life a living hell. Please stop coming here for your YouTube videos.
I think it was. He had something in his hand, too. It must have been a gun.
Yeah, he probably shot a warning shot off to try to scare whoever's in there out, but this guy's just like, no, I'm frozen in fear. I don't know if it just says abandoned factory, so I'm not exactly sure where this place is.
Over the next few minutes, Jared does his best to find a way out undetected, which is much easier said than done when you have no idea where a potentially armed man who probably knows the layout of the building much better than you do is hiding. And just when it seemed like Jared was going to make it out undetected, this happens.
Whoa, whoa.
Right there.
Whoa.
Who else is with you?
Oh, it's just me. You scared me to death.
Oh, he does have a... That's it. It's over. I've been made, guys. I've been made. It's the end for me. Meanwhile, this guy's like, he's got a shotgun. It's probably his property. He probably owns it. And he's probably just like super careful. He's probably had like people coming over there doing all kinds of shit, like ruining, like breaking stuff. Man, next week I'm supposed to be hosting a carnival here. I'm supposed to be hosting a carnival. If it's a factory, then there's probably a lot of metal pieces that could fall and make a bang that's similar to a gun. True, like he could have came in and kicked something over to try to scare away. There could be, like, depending on what region this is in, there could be bears in here that he's got to be afraid of. Like, this guy's like, I'm excited to see how this interaction's gonna go. Do you think that the guy's gonna be like, don't ever come back again, or do you think the guy's gonna just straight up execute him? I mean, some explorers tend to trespass and destroy places. Yeah, I mean, this guy by all means didn't look like he was that type, but you just never know, right? Like, so you got to put yourself in the same shoes as the guy that's trying to police this place too. He probably saw the guy pull up with his car and get out with his camera, and somebody probably called him and goes, Jed, we got another guy over there running around your abandoned apartment. You got to get him out of there before he gets himself killed. before you know. There's probably a lot of stuff that could hurt him, and if this guy gets injured there, he could get sued, right? Those are like realistic reasons of why these encounters take place. I actually love this video. Great choice, Janie Minaj.
Get over there now.
What?
Sit down. Give you handcuffs.
Huh?
Put them on.
Oh, it's a citizen's
Got it?
arrest.
Okay.
Either I can put them on or you can put them on. Take your pick.
I've never put on handcuffs before.
Just put them on each side of you. How's that?
You know, like before I put these handcuffs on, I'm like, first off, tell me who you are. Because if he's a government official, he has to identify himself. If he's just the owner of the property, please, you don't have the ability to arrest me. Like, guys, don't ever blindly just put on handcuffs if some guy with a shotgun tells you to, you know?
Put them in front of you. That way you can carry them in front, okay?
What's going to happen?
What's going to happen is the police is going to come, and then you take your name and they'll get you for criminal trespassing.
See, I knew it. I called it. This dude's teaching this kid a valuable lesson. Yeah, because this guy's probably gave a bunch of people who came the first time warnings, but now he's just like, I'm over it, brother. Like, I'm so sick of you dudes coming into my abandoned factory that I paid my good goddamn hard-earned money on.
It's nothing these days.
You graffitiing everywhere.
Shooting, isn't it?
Was that what I heard?
Yeah.
What'd you shoot at?
Shoot it. See people, I shoot at them.
There
If
was
they
no-
run, you shoot.
Okay, that seems pretty illegal. I don't think you could just blindly start firing at people. I mean, then again, if this is like in the middle of America, you probably could get away with shooting at people if they're on your property and just claim. I don't know. I guess it goes state by state, but I know that if it's not a stand your ground state or something like that, you could. I know a guy who I went to high school with. He worked at a beer distributor. The place got robbed, and as the guy was running out of the store, he shot him in the back, and he got charged with attempted murder. I know it's kind of weird, but that's the lesson that you learn is that you can't shoot someone in the back. Some explorers plant fake stuff in their videos too. I know who you are, buckos. Like one team planted bones in the wall, and on camera it was framed as finding a body and cops involved. Oh my God. Yeah, this would be a pretty smart idea to go there and be like, yo man, can I come film at your factory? And you show up and just scare the living bejesus out of me. This video will go viral and I'll make a ton of money. I'll split the shares with you. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Be cool, nothing will happen, okay?
All right.
I shot one guy this week. The other one.
I don't believe him,
It's all
but I like his personality.
right. Don't you see? She said something says use of deadly force. What do you think that is?
I thought that was kids spray paint.
No, that's me telling you I'll shoot you. Nobody else is with you, right?
No, it's just me.
Okay. If I see somebody, I'm gonna end up probably shooting
Oh
them.
no, if I were with
This guy's pretty itchy with the trigger finger, isn't he? He really wants to shoot somebody. I already shot somebody this week.
someone and I know you shoot people, I would have gotten them.
Okay. I just don't want, they say wait, they scare me, I'll shoot in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just life.
I don't know. This does seem, I don't know. Sweet's got me thinking now this might be set up. This guy's personality, he might be trying to scare the crap out of people to not come back. This might be like a whole act, but yeah, I don't know. It seems a little too over the top for me. He is very trigger happy. You're right.
The man, who appears to be an armed vigilante of some sort, pops out of the bushes.
He's not. Oh my God, dude! How dumb are these narrators? Seems like some kind of armed vigilante, or he's the property owner. It could be possible that he's the property owner. Like he's some armed vigilante. No, he's just the guy who owns the land. Okay. There's not as much money in exploring, though, so they go into faking paranormal content in these abandoned places. Grifters be everywhere. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Sweet, if I was doing it, I'd probably make up stuff, too, because I want to have something fun to show people, right? Oh, I'm going through an abandoned place and nothing happens. News at 5, I mean, if I was the guy filming, I definitely wouldn't come back. True, Blue Jay. I probably would follow suit with that as well.
Just as Jared is about to leave and holds him hostage, even ordering him to put on a pair of handcuffs. During the exchange, it's hard to tell if the man is in his right mind, which makes the fact that he's carrying a fully equipped assault rifle that much more disturbing.
It's a shotgun!
At one point in the
It's a shot. Oh my God, a fully equipped dude. This narrator's an idiot. I'm sorry. 1.52 million subscribers, and he can't identify the difference between a shotgun and a rifle.
Conversation, the man orders Jared to get into his car, and at that point, Jared doesn't really have a choice.
What we're gonna do is we'll throw your camera and your bag in the trunk, okay? I'll put my gun in there too. All right? We'll get in a little red car. Let's drive up here. Set everything out. The police will come. They'll ask you for your driver's license, and they'll give you a little ticket.
Although Jared didn't record the part where he got into the car out of fear that the man would freak out if he realized he was being recorded, the YouTuber later explained that the cops took an hour and a half.
Oh, so this guy must have had a second camera. He must have had 2 cameras on him. Smart. But yeah, look at him. He's a young guy, right? So I'm sure that, you know, this was probably like a middle-aged guy just tired of these kids breaking into these places, you know, because abandoned places are like, you know, lighthouse beacons for teenagers, right? And they get in there and probably cause all kinds of trouble, even though this guy wasn't particularly causing any trouble. But I can imagine on the daily basis of what this guy has to go through every day
to get there. Disturbingly, when the cops finally arrived and while they were all talking, they saw 2 kids go up to the factory the same way Jared had, at which point the man looked the cops dead in the eye and said that if he saw the kids inside the factory, he was going to shoot them. Unfortunately, that's exactly what happened. As Jared was being taken to the police station for trespassing, the cops got a report that 2 kids had been shot at the factory. Thankfully, it turned out that the man was bluffing with his weapon, which was only loaded with non-lethal pellets.
Ah, okay. So that makes a whole lot more sense. He's shooting rubber bullets at them, which hurt like a son bitch. What's up, DSB? Getting shot with a rubber bullet hurts like the dickens. Not that I could say I've ever been shot by one, but that's what I've been told. That's what they tell me. They tell me we got the best rubber bullets in America. I'll tell you what. They need to start making rubber bullets back in America again.
But still, the kids had to be taken to the hospital to be treated for their wounds.
Yeah, I know, Zach. I was like, wait a minute. Did he really just say that he shot 2 kids on his way to the hospital or to the police station? And yeah, he shot them, but he shot them with like, you know, fake bullets or whatever.
During the investigation, the man was identified as 62-year-old Ken Thomas. And even after shooting at the 2 kids, he was only sentenced to 2 years probation.
See, I had a feeling that you're not allowed to shoot people just because they're trespassing. Yeah. And if they don't put a direct threat to you, then I don't think you could just shoot them. I think the law frowns upon that.
Since that day, Jared hasn't gone back to the abandoned factory again.
Yeah, no shit. Probably a smart idea, Jared.
In 2019, a group of 5 real estate investors walked into a distressed property in the Angora neighborhood of Southwest Philadelphia.
Oh my God, guys. This is my friend's video. This is my friend's video. I know the guy who filmed this. I had no idea that this was going to be in this. Wow, what a small world. What a small world. I know this because it was such a big deal. As you guys know, I'm from Philly, right? So he just said, like, go back and listen to where he says this is from.
In 2019, a group of 5 real estate investors walked into a distressed property in the Angora neighborhood of Southwest Philadelphia.
I know the guy who made this. I'm not going to tell you his name because I'm not going to dox him, but he graduated a year after me. And he put this video up, and I remember seeing it, and I was like, holy crap, dude. Like, this video is nuts. Like, I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys, but just wait and see. Yeah, it's a small world after all.
The visit to the distressed house started out pretty ordinarily, but a few minutes in, just as one of the investors...
All right, just to prove that I know whose video this is, and I'm not just making this up, this house is booby-trapped like crazy.
Investors was about to walk up the staircase leading to the 2nd floor, they noticed something extremely disturbing.
Look, the wire, right, that goes up.
Look at the nail
with
over
knife
there.
system.
Oh my God.
Dude, that kill
There,
somebody,
look
bro.
what's there, the knife. Right there, right there. You see the wire?
You don't see the knife up there?
Right here. You see this wire going over here?
That's him who just said, oh my God.
It's going right to your heart.
It's on a crutch with a knife.
How'd you catch that?
Based on what the investors are saying, there appears to be some sort of booby trap system built in.
See? Just so you guys know, I wasn't making that up. Now, again, obviously I could have gone into my lately inbox and streamed all these stuff ahead of time to see if I had anything to say, but I swear I was at the grocery store. I was going to watch something else before we even started this, but how crazy is that my friend's video is in a video I'm reacting to? But yeah, I remember when this all happened, they were like, everybody on the Facebook was like, you need to call police, man. This is like attempted murder. Like, this is essentially what it was. He was hoping, imagine walking in there, right, and not seeing the accent Brooklyn. That's actually a Philly accent. It's Italian Philly, and he's very Italian too. So, cool. Yeah, that's the Philly accent and the Brooklyn accent is very similar. Like New York and Philly is a little offshoot of each other. Like in Philly, we say woulda and we say John, but we don't. I don't really have like a thick Philly accent. Sometimes you'll catch it if I'm like, yo, can I get a glass of water? Or, well, now that I'm on YouTube, I try to drop the accent, but because I don't want to sound like an idiot being over here being like, let me get some water, or let me get a hoagie. I need a hoagie I need some Johns on this hoagie. You know what I mean? That's like Philly speak for you. But that's so weird. I'm reacting to to a guy I know's video. So strange. Yeah, water. I need some water. Gosh, what if they hadn't seen that wire? I know Gypsy. Well, I think the theory behind it was that somebody was squatting here, and this was like his home security defense, so that like someone couldn't like jump on him at night. As you know, Philly is like super, super bad with drugs. So we were all speculating in the comments section of this guy's video when he originally posted this in 2019. Being like, dude, like, this is crazy, like, and then COVID happened and we all kind of forgot about this. But I remember this whole thing was nuts. I think he's actually the guy filming the video, too.
Into the staircase. Had any of them...
But watch when he triggers it.
...followed through with walking up the staircase, a seemingly innocent house walkthrough could have turned bad very quickly. After analyzing the booby trap for a few minutes, they decided to activate it to see what would have happened to the investor if he had continued climbing the flight of stairs.
All right, here, you got it?
Yeah.
Send this.
Yeah.
Where you tripping? Stop at the bottom. The step. Okay? Yeah.
What is it?
At the step.
Watch this.
Oh!
Right in that would have gone right in the face.
Yo, that drop killed you right in the head.
Look at it.
Yo, that's right.
No. Hold on. You need to stop more. You need to step over.
Yo, that would have got you right in your neck.
Oh my God! Right in his head.
No, my heart. Yo, you got to
head.
Disturbingly, the knife comes down right at the level of the investor's neck as soon as the wire is activated.
Dude, how crazy is that? I can't get over the fact that I'm reacting to a guy in this video, though. That's kind of like blowing my mind more than anything else. But yeah, this video is still insane, dude.
It's hard to imagine what kind of psychopath would booby trap a house like that, knowing that whoever walked up that flight of stairs probably wouldn't live to tell the tale.
And how would you... I think they did it because, I mean, how would you even catch the guy, right? There's no security cameras in this part of... I'm sure you probably could see whoever goes in and out of that house through the security cameras they have in Philly. But as you guys know, like, my brother actually lives in Kensington. And I know a lot of you guys probably know Kensington for being, like, the biggest open-air drug market in all of America, maybe the whole world. And but what you don't know about Kensington is that it is very lucrative for real estate people because it's they're reframing a lot of the, like, not like exactly where the drug part is, but all the house properties around there are skyrocketing because they're like, I guess, what's it called, gentrification or something like that going on. But yeah, that was insane. Like, this video could have turned out way differently, but they didn't start filming until they actually saw it, and then they started recording. But yeah, this video is nuts, dude. I'm surprised it didn't go more viral than it actually did.
It was built in a very do-it-yourself kind of way with a rusted knife, some duct tape, some wire, and a crutch. The speed at which the knife was designed to come down right at neck level obviously means that whoever built it wasn't playing around and meant to do some serious damage. In the interview with NBC, the investor who recorded the whole thing mentioned that he was used to finding some pretty strange things in the distressed houses he often renovates. But even though he was no stranger to abandoned dogs, homeless people squatting, and drug houses with bags and scales, he had never been this close to losing his life, much less to a booby-trapped house.
You could see because they put glass all over the. You could tell whoever was living in this house was a squatter, probably a drug addict, because they put glass all over the staircase as the first layer of deterrent, and then very Home Alone-esque style. So I guess they were trying to use the glass as a distraction, so you would be looking down at the steps as you're walking up, just to not even notice that crutch was about to come down and get you in the face. I've seen this clip a few times on Reddit. Crazy that this full circle moment back to you. I know, right? There's a couple people in my area who are pretty popular content creators. A lot of them always wish me well, and they're like, "You're doing great, dude. Keep up the good work." So, and then I have a bunch of people who want to become content creators who always reach out to me and they're like, "Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing that's working so well for you?" And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just kind of being me, man. I'm just kind of doing my thing. Or they owe someone money. That's what I thought too, Janie. In the original thing, I think it was like a guy who beat a drug dealer, and he knew that people were looking for him. So this was his way of like trying to like protect himself. Ladies used to put cans on their stairs. Yeah, that makes sense. Like a tripwire or something to alert you. But I guess this was like this. I guess the glass was meant to be the alarm to let him know someone was coming up the stairs, and then that was there to take someone out. I don't know if he necessarily was trying to take out the real estate people. I think it was more of like a defense, like a ghetto home defense system, if you will. Yeah, when a serial killer was on the loose. Yeah, maybe.
Shockingly, even after what happened, the investors still went on to explore the rest of the house, buy it, and renovate it. Fortunately, they didn't run into any more traps along the way.
Yeah, you think anything's going to stop a guy from flipping a house? Flipping a house is like the most lucrative way to make money these days.
Finders Beepers History Seekers is a YouTube channel where urban explorers Matt and Andy document their visits to hundreds of abandoned locations around the world. What's funny about this channel is they always bring their dog Bear with them on their exploration, setting him up with his own GoPro camera to capture footage they might otherwise miss. In March 2023, they uploaded footage of their visit to an abandoned house in the UK. First few minutes of their exploration, Matt and Andy come across all kinds of old history books, kitchen utensils, and other abandoned objects, but for the most part, nothing too out of the ordinary. About 25 minutes into the visit, as Matt and Andy are sorting through dozens of history books lying around the house, this happens.
And then why's that got a lock on it there for a bathroom cabinet?
All right, and I'll be honest, I don't know who these guys are. All right, but Sweet probably does because she's from that area, right? Sweet, you know everybody from your area. That's my go-to thing. I just assume Sweet knows everybody in the UK, and you do, whether you admit to it or not. You know everybody.
That makes no sense at all. Bear, you're just causing so much bother.
Oh, what was that? What was that?
Did you hear that? Someone has just run down those stairs.
Get him, puppy, get him.
Hello?
Oh yeah, man, it was me. I was just having a wee little wank. I know everybody. That's right, Sweet. You know everybody. It's about time you started realizing it. Go, puppy, super dog.
Hello?
I hope the dog's camera caught him. They're not even Scottish, and I meant to know everybody in Scotland. Well, now you do. That's a Scottish lad right there, that dog. Look at the dog. Perfect face. He's like, bro, even I don't want to go down these steps. You want to make me go down these steps, bro?
Hello? Hello? We're not secure. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to hurt you. Urban explorers. Just having a look round. Hello?
We're just trying to get some extra money for our YouTube channel, but if you could make a couple bit more racket, we'd appreciate that, because we definitely could use the uptick in views.
I'm going to have to watch you back. That was definitely somebody running down the stairs. 100% that was someone running down the stairs.
Pretty much as soon as they go up to the second floor bedroom, they hear what sounds like someone or something running down the stairs.
I kind of want to go back and hear it again, because I don't know if this guy's going to replay it. So I want to just hear. I just want to hear it again because now that we know what it is, we can actually listen for it. Is that Scooby Poo? Yeah. What's up, Shannon Smitty? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's get him some Scooby snacks when he finds intruders in your house that you're urban exploring.
Andy are sorting through dozens of history books lying
All
around
right, now
the house.
we're gonna listen for this guy running down the stairs and see if we can tell if this guy's actually running down the stairs or if it could be something else.
And then why's that got a lock on it there for a bathroom cabinet? That makes no sense at all. Bear, you're just causing so much bother.
It sucks because like they curse in the middle of the guy running down the stairs, which silences the guy running down the stairs. That kind of sucks. Like I think at some point you just got to leave the word "fuck" in there, right? It's just because I'd rather hear the guy running than you worrying about censoring your video so it could stay monetized.
Someone has just run down those stairs. Hello? Hello?
I heard like a plate clattering. Yeah, do we have to hear this again? Hang on. I think we might have to hear this one more time.
That makes no sense at all. Bear, you're just causing so much bother.
It does sound like a guy running down the stairs. I didn't hear anything like someone running down the stairs. I feel like you can hear him.
That makes no sense at all. Bear, you're just causing so much bother. Did you hear that?
One more time.
The bathroom cabinet. That makes no sense at all. Bear, you're just causing so much bother.
Yeah, you could definitely hear it better if you have headphones in. If you're like watching through your phone or something like that, it might not stick out to you as much. Yeah, the poor dog getting blamed. Bah, you're causing so much issues. Wait a minute. That's why the dog was probably alert. He probably heard it before they did and could smell them. Yeah, it almost sounds like something's kind of rocking. Yeah, and Shannon, I agree too. It does kind of sound like something's like knocking as well. Like someone's going like this. You know? All right, one more time and then we'll move forward and see what happens.
Bear, you're just causing so much bother. Did you hear that?
There's definitely somebody else in the house because I could hear rustling down. I don't know if the guy was running down the stairs though. It could have been guys running down the stairs, but definitely the second part you can hear a guy like listen carefully. You can hear after the running down the stairs there's a bit of a break, but then you can hear someone almost like fumbling around down the basement.
Lock on it there for a bathroom cabinet. That makes no sense at all. Bear, you're just causing so much bother. Someone has just run down those stairs.
You can tell too there's someone down there because the dog is alert now too. The dog's like alerted that there's someone down there. It could be an animal too, yeah. Yeah, that's it, Shannon. The ghost fell down the stairs and tripped over itself. I gotta get out of here before these guys make me out.
Hello? Hello?
I want so bad for them guys to be like, hello? And then someone just be like, hello. Like, just answer back, hey, how's it going? Don't mind me. This is just my house. What are you guys doing here, by the way?
Hello? Hello?
Now, I've never seen this before, but there better be something on that dog's camera, because they set it up like the dog has a camera for a reason.
We're not secure. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to hurt you. Urban explorers. Just having a look round. Hello?
He's just the clumsiest ghost in history.
I'm going to have to watch it back. That was definitely somebody running down the stairs. 100% that was someone running down the stairs.
Pretty much as soon as they go up to the second floor bedroom, they hear what sounds like someone or something running down the stairs. It's pretty disturbing to think that someone could have been watching them the whole time, but despite their best efforts, they weren't able to find whoever it was. That's when they decided to review the GoPro footage on their dog Bear to see if it showed anything.
Yes!
And a bit before they heard footsteps running down the stairs, his camera caught this.
Oh, there was a guy under the bed! There was a guy under the bed. Look for the hand.
His camera caught this.
Oh, he's just a scared little pooch. His feet. That guy is probably more afraid of them. Yeah, that guy's probably more afraid of them than they are afraid of him. This is just a classic case of just two people being terrified of each other.
Disturbingly, there was someone hiding under the bed in the second floor bedroom. Even though it's hard to see everything clearly with the dog footage, it's pretty obvious that it was a person hiding under the bed. After the encounter, Matt and Andy continued exploring the house for another 20 minutes, and they confessed to feeling pretty on edge after leaving. To this day, they still don't know who was hiding under the bed. It's pretty...
Yeah, it's just probably a homeless guy, you know, somebody who was maybe trying to stay away from the cops or something along those lines. Freaking ghost, the bum is scared of people. Yeah, it's just a bunch of antisocial people all going places where they don't expect anyone else to be and then becoming terrified the minute they realize that there's another human being around. Excellent find for a homeless. Yeah, they hide everywhere. The dog, and then the dog was probably coming up to let them know, hey, I found a guy here. And then they're like, you're causing all these problems, dog.
Pretty likely that the guy under the bed was just a squatter who was probably more scared of them and left the house in a hurry to get some privacy. But still, it must have been incredibly chilling to review the footage and realize they were never alone.
At least the commentary was right this time.
Exploration Unknown is a YouTube channel owned by a guy named John who's uploaded countless videos of his urban explorations. And
that's true too, sweet. It could have easily been set up. You know, like why would a guy, like if a guy was really squatting there, he might have just been like, can you guys go? Like, this is where I'm living right now, and I have rights to be here. You know, instead, it could have easily just been their buddy hiding under the bed, and then the dog because the dog kind of seems curious about him.
Since 2016. In March 2019, John and another YouTuber explored an abandoned house where a woman had reportedly taken her life years after the death of her child.
True, Shannon. That's another reason why I think this might be set up, because this guy, like the dog, if the dog doesn't know the guy, unless he's like the friendliest dog ever, may have probably like barked at him or something, because dogs tend to bark at people they don't know. Those claws did seem kind of clean for a squatter. I know, and he's wearing like nice sweatpants, nice shoes. It's Mary. It comes full circle. This is where she was before she moved to Andy's house.
Just a few minutes into the video, it becomes pretty clear that the structure of the building is extremely unstable.
That floor is gone right there. It's a deep drop. These floors are not very stable.
Here?
Yeah. You guys check out that fireplace.
If that falls, dude, I don't know what it's going to do to the rest of this house.
Yeah, I know, because that's a load-bearing wall out there.
That's going to be a lot of weight to hit this floor. I'm really nervous about that right there.
Yeah, and look at the ceiling.
We need to get out of here before that happens.
When it comes to urbex, a lot of people will talk about the risks of
It was the guy who just came from a Diddy party. Schmitty, you're on fire tonight. On fire. We need you in the chat more often. I think he takes the dog out more often, so maybe that's why he doesn't bark. Yeah, I know the dog, you know, doesn't. The dog must be going to these places all the time and just is kind of used to just running into weird people.
running into a hostile squatter, a rabid stray dog, or the cops. But one of the biggest risks when exploring unstable structures like these is falling through the floor or having the entire building collapse on you, leaving you trapped under tons and tons of rubble. Before John and Tim even get the chance to explore the rest of the house, something pretty scary that serves as a reminder of the dangers of urban exploration happens to John.
Alright guys, I think we've decided to chance it. What do you think, Tim? I think we talked about it.
It hasn't moved anymore.
Let's just stay away from that area.
Yes.
Let's go back here to the room.
It's gonna
where
fall.
The wife. You didn't fall through the floor, did you?
No, but it cracked a little.
Oh man, there's a crib in here. Oh shoot.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just fell through the floor. Ow, God.
You alright, man?
Oh,
You need to go.
we gotta get out of here.
By the time John realized the floor was cracking, it was already too late. Luckily, he was able to shift all his weight onto his other leg before he fell entirely through.
Would have made a better video, though, had he fell through the whole floor, though, right? Am I right?
Otherwise, he would have plummeted at least 10 feet into the basement below. Obviously, after that close call,
Yeah, well, I mean, this is like, what do you expect? You go into these rickety old houses, and you're bound to find a hole in the floor. When my parents were building their addition on their house, my uncle fell through. He fell through he fell through the second story into the first floor. I don't even know how he did it. Rest in peace, Uncle Jack. But I don't know how the hell that even happened. But I remember that happening when I was a kid. He fell from the second floor to the first floor because I guess he stepped on a piece of wood that wasn't fully like nailed down yet, and it just slipped and went through, and so did he.
well, the pair of explorers decided to call it a night and carefully treaded their way out of the house and back to the car. Since that incident, John has continued to upload videos pretty frequently to his channel, but he hasn't gone back to that house since.
Yeah, Rogera, the story, that reminds me of, oh, I'm sorry, Soul, you said it. People step through attics accidentally. Yeah, that reminds me of the story of the cat lady that she was up in her attic and fell into in between two brick walls and couldn't get out and died there. That's a crazy story we covered on this channel a long time ago.
TP Urbex is a channel dedicated 100% to urban exploration, and even though it's only been active for a little over a year, it's already grown to over 350,000 subscriers.
Yeah, so it was like I think it was 2 years later they found her or something. Yeah, that lady, that story of that lady is so sad because you could tell she lived for a while and she died probably of starvation because it was big enough to keep her there, but she couldn't get out. Like, she had no muscles to pull herself out.
January 2024.
By the way, my next video, guys, that I'm going to be dropping on EG lately, not my big video that I promised you, but it's going to be the video of the Nutty Putty Cave incident. I'm doing a recap of John Jones, and if you're familiar with that story of, like, what it must have been like for him in his last, moments and stuff like that, so...
Or a video was uploaded to the channel featuring two young urban explorers visiting an abandoned high school. From my research, the school that was featured in the video was William A. Wirt High School in Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing my next reality check video is going to be like about that story. I think I'm going to start doing some more stuff like this, especially for Halloween, So that video, I'm trying to finish the script, but it's taken a long time since we had to do the move, but...
Now, located less than a mile from Lake Michigan. Even though the abandoned building is in absolutely terrible condition in the footage, it's still clear that back in the day it was probably a nice school.
Yeah, look at
Out of
that.
the entire school, the auditorium
stands.
seems to be in the best condition, with the bright red seats serving as a nostalgic reminder of what the school used to look like before it was closed. As the teens are walking through the aisles, they catch a glimpse of a man holding a metal pipe staring them down near the auditorium entrance.
What?
Looks like some kids got in here and were throwing some stuff from the balcony area. Oh, hey, what's up, man? You want us to get on out of here? Hey, we'll leave, bro. We'll leave, all right? Come on. Let's go. Just get out of any door. This door right here. You sure? Let's go. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Holy shit, that one's scary. That one would scare me. If you're like traveling through an old abandoned school and there's a dude standing there with a freaking lead pipe. Although, you know, with you and your boy, you should be able to take him, right?
The man with the pipe started chasing them out of the building, but stopped when they got outside. It's pretty disturbing how the guy never even speaks to the teenagers. He just starts chasing them with a metal pipe that he probably planned to use as a makeshift weapon. When this kind of stuff happens, you really have to put yourself in the shoes of everyone involved.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody either. I mean, you could. It seems like by the way the kid goes, "Oh, yo, what's up, bro?" Like that's how I feel like most kids would probably respond in that situation. At first, like my initial instinct is to be like, "This is fake or set up," but I don't know, something about the way that he responds to this guy. I almost want to see it again because the guy says where they're supposed to see this dude, but I didn't see anybody.
The abandoned building is in absolutely terrible condition in the footage. It's still clear that back in the day it was probably a nice school. Out of the entire school, the auditorium seems to be in the best condition, with the bright red seats serving as a nostalgic reminder of what the school used to look like before it was closed. As the teens are walking through the aisles, they catch a glimpse of a man holding a metal pipe staring them down near the auditorium entrance.
I think it's this guy here. Hang on.
Nostalgic reminder of what the school used to look like
So his buddy's right out here, right?
before it was closed. As the teens are walking,
I think it's this guy. I think this is the guy here. Because it looks like the other flashlight's still down here. So I think that it's this blue light right here where the person is. Because he starts walking to him.
walking through the aisles, they catch a glimpse of a man holding a metal pipe staring them down near the auditorium entrance.
Looks like some kids got in here and were throwing some stuff from the balcony area.
Yeah, see? Right there. He has a flashlight too.
Hey, what's up, man? You want us to get on out of here? Hey, we'll leave, bro. We'll leave, all right? Come on.
I think the only reason you can even get away with this stuff is like, what right do you have to be here? Like, they're like, you want us to get on out of here? Like does this random guy with the pipe own the school? I don't think so. What gives you the right to be here and not us? Don't tell me you live here, bro. But they probably do. He probably lives there. The homeless people are very yeah, we'll watch it one more time just so you guys can see. But this time I won't pause it. See if you guys can catch it this time around. But I think it's the fact that these kids know they're not supposed to be in these places that gives these squatters the ability to chase people away without like any conflict. But I would have like, what would he have done if you held your ground? If he comes up and swings on me with the pipe, then then again, I'm a big guy, so I can kind of hold my own. I don't know how big these kids are. And you're naturally already in kind of a heightened sense of fear situation. So I guess I could see why you would want to run. But I'd always love to see somebody just stand their ground and be like, what are you going to do? Are you going to hit me with that pipe, bro? You know? Like, that's how I feel like a lot of real back and forth in real life would go. Don't urban explore without defensive tools. Exactly, Daddy Scambait. Never mind. Apparently, I lied. Well, you would have left at a bad time, Zach. This is a good one. All right, we're gonna watch it one more time. I'm not gonna pause it. See if you guys can notice this guy.
They catch a glimpse of a man holding a metal pipe staring them down near the auditorium entrance.
Looks like some kids got in here and were throwing some stuff from the balcony area. Oh, hey, what's up, man? You want us to get on out of here? Hey, we'll leave, bro. We'll leave, all right? Come on.
It sounds like at one point he drops the pipe though.
Let's go. Just get out of any door. This door right here. You sure? Let's go. Let's go.
The man with the pipe started chasing them out of the building, but stopped when they got outside. It's pretty disturbing how the guy never even speaks to the teenagers. He just starts chasing them with a metal pipe that he probably planned to use as a makeshift weapon. When this kind of stuff happens, you really have to put yourself in the shoes of everyone involved.
Did he not see the blue light? He goes and looks at the stuff in the middle of the chairs after the blue light shows up. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't see the guy. The guy had a flashlight, so maybe he thought it was his buddy at first, and then realized it was someone he didn't recognize. That's the only thing I can think of. Either that or, of course, it's all set up, which you always got to, keep that in mind when you're watching these types of videos. How dare you invade the place that I'm squatting at? Yeah. How dare you invade the place that I've invaded first? I think the guy hit the brick wall with the pipe. Yeah, that's possible, too.
I mean, the guy who chased them out, like usual, was probably a homeless guy who had been squatting at the school for a while. Through his eyes, the abandoned, decrepit building is his home, and having two teenagers come in unannounced to disturb your peace when you have nowhere else to go must be pretty irritating. But for the explorers who just want to have some fun in an old building, getting chased out by someone who's armed and probably not in their right mind is also a terrifying experience.
Yeah, sorry, I'm going to be like, listen, I'm going to get the rest of my footage, okay? You can come at me. I'll tell you what, if you make it exciting and don't actually kill me, I'll cut you in on some of the profits, pal. How about that? Like, stalk me around the school a little bit. Give me something good to work with. That's what he should have done.
In September 2020, John and Tim from Exploration Unknown uploaded a video where they documented their visit to an abandoned altar in the middle of the woods. From the very start of the visit, some red flags.
All right, is this the same guys from the video before with the dog? Is this the same one? Because if it is, then I'm gonna start to notice a bit of a trend with these fellas.
Came up that John and Tim should probably have taken as invitations to leave.
Where are we?
It's supposed to be public land.
That's what happened to my school janitor. He lives there now, the old school. Damn, dude. I guess he's still keeping it clean after all these years, Shannon.
Private property, bro.
Well, maybe it's like this over here, somebody's private property. And I know this over here should be like public land.
After seeing the sign, it's unclear if the two explorers are on a private or a public road. But a couple of minutes later, after following the directions they were given, they got their answer.
Saw something behind you. Shh. Oh, dude, key light. Kill your light, dude. Key. Oh my God, dude, it's a car. Shh. Hide. Dude, they were waiting.
People take, especially people in like rural areas, they take their property lines incredibly seriously. And I'm sure these aren't the first urban explorers to come walking on their private property. It's like for these people who own these farms and these lands and stuff, it's almost like to them, it's almost like if you walked in some stranger's front door. That's how personally they take it, you know? When a private property sign is upside down, it doesn't count. Yeah, I'd love for him to say that. It was upside down, man. I couldn't make out which side was yours and which side was not yours.
Shh. Get down. Oh God, dude, we gotta get out of here. You shut the engine off. Oh God, he's getting out.
Hey, that's in your damn lights and fur.
Oh God. Dude, he's
Get off my property.
He's got a gun.
Yeah, because it's his property, you jackass. You're the invaders. Like, that's what I get. These people can't figure this shit out. You walk past a private property side and then act all shocked when a guy shows up with a gun and tells you to leave. Like, he doesn't know who you are. I want to hear it. It's always the southern accent, too, every time. You can always count on it. Hey, y'all sons of bitches, I saw your lights up there. You can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. We're about to get the hills have eyes up in here if you guys don't get out of here. How most of these guys manage to evade being arrested amazes me. But money, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you know, at least these guys aren't doing what Jack Dougherty does, and that's just, you know, very publicly, endanger people's lives.
You shut that engine off. Oh God, he's getting out.
Hey, I think you damn lights in first.
Oh God.
Dude, get off my property.
He's got a gun. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Okay. Go. Go. Oh God. Oh God. Tim, you okay? Tim, you okay? You okay? Get up, dude. Come on. Get up. Are you hit? Are you hit? Oh God, run, dude. Run.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just, like, that should be called two tards on private property. Yeah, exactly, Shannon. All you have to do is just say you're sorry and leave. Exactly, Gypsy. I was about to say the same thing. Like, why don't you just go, all right, sorry, sir, we didn't realize this was your property. We thought we were in a, like, public, wildlife, area. We didn't mean no harm. Please don't shoot us, as we run away like we've been. But instead, they decide to whisper and then run like they just were trying to steal something. Of course, the guy's going to fire off some shots.
Okay.
After getting out of his car, a man who we can reasonably assume to be the property owner points his gun at the uploader and his friend.
Oh, it's like this guy's actually learning.
And tells them to get off his property. This is one of those situations that you just never want to be in. Because on the one hand, if you yell something out to try to calm the guy down, you signal your location to someone with a deadly weapon who may or may not be in his right mind.
Oh my God, dude. I swear, dude, this narrator's killing me, dude. One group paid a homeless guy $20 to help them get into somewhere, and when the cops came, guess who the scapegoated? It was the whole thing. I'll send you info on that. Yeah, please do, sweet. I'm really loving these videos. Janie Minaj, what a find, dude. This is good shit, dude. Real good stuff. They were probably shooting in the air the first 6 bullets. Yeah, Ruggiero, I don't think he was shooting at them. He's just trying to scare them off. But God forbid you go, sorry, sir. Like, he already knows you're there. Wouldn't you rather him not try to shoot in your direction? I doubt this guy feels like having a murder charge or going to court. He just wants people to stay off his damn property. I almost want to watch this whole thing play out again without pausing. Hang on. I just want to see it again. Because at the end of the day, these guys are in the wrong. These guys are in the wrong. Not the guy who owns the land. It's his land. And the place was full of no trespassing signs, and they claim they never saw any. Isn't that always convenient how they never see them? Like, especially since these two as tards, as Shadow referred to them, like, clearly talk about the property sign right away, right? So they know they're not supposed to be there.
Some red flags came up that John and Tim should probably have taken as invitations to leave.
Where are we?
It's supposed to be public land.
This is supposed to be public land. Are you sure? Because they usually don't let you put private property signs up on public land. Yeah, I don't blame the guy for falling, right? He was probably scared shitless that those bullets were whizzing past him. Yeah, the camera always seems to find these signs, but these guys can't. This is supposed to be public land. No, clearly it's not, dude. I'm not going to trust your cell phone, the nail perfect property lines. Yeah, this is really cool, Janie. Awesome find, for sure. Janie coming with that fiery content.
This is private property, bro.
Well, maybe it's like this over here, somebody's private property. And I know this over here should be like public land.
Should be.
After seeing the sign, it's unclear if the two explorers are on a private or a public road. But a couple of minutes later, after following the directions they were given, they got their answer.
Yeah, look how bright their lights are. And that guy probably is sitting there in his car with his lights off and knows that land like the back of his hand. I heard private property sign means welcome in. Yeah. I wouldn't be shocked if Dog Pack believed that as well. Yeah, I'm not sure they check the county for public easements and property lines. Yeah, my guess is probably not either, DSB.
Saw something behind you. Shh. Okay, dude, key light. Kill your light, dude. Oh my God, dude, it's a car.
Yeah, look, he was chilling down there. He was like, again, like, watch again. These guys are walking with their huge ass lights on. The guy sitting in his car in the dark, probably just waiting for these dudes to come wandering through because he probably saw them on his like trail cams or something. And decides to scare the dickens out of him by firing up the car engine and turning his lights on. He was probably hoping that would be what scared him away. Instead, they duck down into the ground and don't go.
Saw something behind you. Shh. Okay, dude, key light. Kill your light, dude. Oh my God, dude, it's a car. Shh. Lad. Dude, they were waiting. Everybody's here. Shh. Get down. Oh God, dude, we gotta get out of here.
Wait, did he just call him Dookie? Did I not hear that before? Hang on. Let's hear if he calls him Dookie.
But a couple of minutes later, after following the directions they were given, they got their answer.
Saw something behind you. Shh. Okay, dude, key light. Kill your light, dude.
Yeah, he did call him Dookie. What in your life makes you end up being with the nickname Dookie? I'm sure it can't be a good story.
Shh. Lad. Dude, they were waiting.
By the way, man, I don't know if this is a weird time to bring this up, but I really don't like the nickname Dookie. Can we come up with something cooler, like Blaze, or maybe something like the Maharaja? I'm really not digging Dookie. It doesn't seem like it really makes me look good, and it definitely doesn't make me seem like someone who smells good. Dookie, would you shut the fuck up? We're about to get shot, man. Yeah, man, but it's been bothering me for a little while, and I feel like this is the perfect time. When you called me Dookie right there, I felt insulted. I'm about to die, and everybody on YouTube is gonna know me by the name of Dookie. Maybe we should change that. Dookie, I swear to God, if you get me shot, I'm gonna kill. Well, you're not the one who's gonna be dying with the name Dookie now, are you? That's how this should have played out.
Kill your light, dude. Oh my God, dude, it's a car. Shh. Lad. Dude, they were waiting. Everybody's here. Shh. Get down. Oh God, dude, we gotta get out of here. You shut that engine off. Oh God, he's getting out.
Hey, that thing you damn lights are for.
Oh God. Dude, he's
Get off my property.
He's got a gun. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Okay. Go. Oh God. Tim, you okay? Tim, you okay? Get up, dude. Come on. Get up. Are you hit?
Dookie, are you down, Dookie? God damn it, I told you to stop calling me Dookie. I'm gonna die now with that stupid nickname. It's the last thing I hear is my goddamn name is Dookie.
Oh God, run, dude, run.
You Dookie down. Dookie's down, guys.
After getting out of his car, a man who he can
We lost Dookie, man. We lost Dookie. Well, and then the cops show up. Well, that's a big pile of Dookie right there.
reasonably assumed to be the property owner points his gun at
Run, Dookie, run!
and tells them to get off his property. This is one of those situations that you just never want to be in, because on the one hand, if you yell something out to try to calm the guy down, you signal your location to someone with a deadly weapon who may or may not be in his right mind. But on the other hand, if you don't signal your location, the property owner might feel threatened.
Exactly. Thank you. Okay, well, at least he redeemed himself there.
As they were running out of the woods, the man shot at them. And
No, he did not. How do you know he shot at them?
And initially, it looked like Tim fell to the ground from being shot at. But it seems like he just
No, his name's not Tim. It's Dookie, man. Get it right.
tripped either by something on the ground or by being startled by the sound of the gunshot. Fortunately, Tim and John were able to get out of those woods unscathed, and they never went back again. I really don't know where John got his intel about the supposed abandoned altar in the middle of the woods, but it was clearly faulty. And it's a good thing he was able to spot the guy in the car ahead of time. Otherwise, who knows if this video would have even been uploaded.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, this was amazing content to watch. Lots to talk about. Again, though, JD Minaj, absolute, peach of content find there. This is like, but like, again, so many of these dudes are dumb. Like these urban explorers do some of the dumbest stuff you can think, right? Like, here's a private property sign. Let's just go past it and see what happens. I think part of them are counting on these homeowners to try to show up and scare them so that they get good footage. He probably did shoot up in the air. He doesn't want to be a murderer. I think he saw this kid. I know, exactly. So, like, I don't, like, he shot at them, really? Is that their words? Or I guarantee if you went and found this property owner and said, did you shoot at them? He goes, no, man, I just fired a couple rounds up in the air, hoping that it'd scare them off. And for all we know, again, like, as we said before, this could easily be a friend of theirs. They go into a dark wooded area and go, all right, this is what's going to happen. I need you to bring your revolver. Why? Because I need you to shoot up in the air and we need to act like Dookie's getting shot at. I could talk an hour over the name Dookie. I know. It's freaking Dookie. We'll always have Dookie, guys. Can't wait to see what the Latelys cook up for their next stream. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in that Discord that we're going to check out. Again, no, guys, like I know we started a little late tonight, so I apologize for that. But for those of you guys who decided to show up anyway, I really appreciate y'all. Shannon Smitty, welcome to the stream. We hope that you will return. You're funny as hell. And, we stream every weeknight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's New York time for those of you in other worlds or other lands. But I think we're not going to do karaoke tonight. It's a little late at my apartment complex. I'm not trying to piss off my neighbors by singing at the top of my lungs late at night. Plus, my daughter should be in bed, so I don't want to wake her up. Gypsy Rose, thank you for stopping by, and we'll see y'all later. Yeah, man, this was a great stream. W's in the chat for Janie Minaj for the good find. And if you guys stumble upon anything like this, by all means, remember, go into the Discord. And thank you, Shannon. I appreciate that. I appreciate the kind words. If you have Discord, Roger will drop the Discord link in the chat for you. We have an amazing community full of good people. But yeah, then... tomorrow we'll be back. Tomorrow we will actually start when we're supposed to. All right, all the grocery shopping's done. In fact, Miss Lately's been working her ass off trying to make sure everything gets put away while I'm over here, doing my dang job. And we'll see you guys again soon. All right, so much love to you all, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Lately